Hey, what's going on, guys? Dr. Sean J. Harris here, Generational Wealth Academy. Got Tara here with me. Hey, listen, we want to talk to you all about different options when it comes to your kids' careers and education. So we just came from an appointment, and the conversation was a mother was talking about something FISFA, whatever that stuff is called with student loans. But they were wanting the mom's information as far as her tax history, income, etc. And we were explaining to her that many times what happens is if the parent has a student loan debt, it affects the child being able to get student loan. Many parents out here don't know that, but she had like $60,000 in student loan debt, and I just asked an option, said, hey, listen, what are your kids going to school for? And they told me computer science. And I was like, hey, have you ever considered the Air Force or the military in general? But Tara and I were just talking, and we were saying that many times people tend to have false ideologies about what the military is. So love, tell what some of the things you think or different viewpoints you think people may have when it comes to looking at a military option.
I think people think you go to the military, you're going straight to the front line with a gun and you're going to be in the war, which is not true. I've been in the military during 2 wars and never done any of that. I think when people in the military, they think I'm going to be put on the front line with this gun. I'm going to have to defend my life and defend this country, which is not true. I've been in the military during 2 wars and I have never been on the front line. I never held a gun since boot camp, where they just showed you how to use a gun. And so I think that's one of the things people think, that their child is going to war. And another thing is that I think they think military is the option when you didn't make good enough grades to go to college.
But you have to have good grades to get in places like the Air Force Academy, to get in Annapolis in the Navy, West Point with the Army. But explain how people are missing out on great opportunities. And you can even share with DJ and his route of how he's going about
Yeah,
education.
they really are. DJ, he's a med tech, and so he went into the Air Force. He never even wears a uniform. He wears scrubs all the time. He works at a hospital, and he's learning hands-on. He's also he wants to get into the PA program. It'll be so much easier for him to do it through the military, but first he has to take some college classes, like nursing classes. But because he's in the military, they're going to pay for those classes.
So let me talk about that, because I like talking about them numbers. Listen, this is a common sense kind of deal. DJ is an aerospace medic tech. He learned in 6 months what it would normally take a person going to college 18 and 24 months to learn. DJ didn't pay a penny for that, not a red cent.
He took the same test that the civilian people take, so he's certified the same way they would be certified.
And more importantly, with that certification Tara's talking about, he's nationally certified. So it's not just being certified here in Georgia. He can operate as an EMT anywhere in the country. So with that said, while he's currently in the Air Force active duty, let's just say he wanted to be a dentist as well. So he can go to school to be a dentist, and guess who's going to pay for it? United States Air Force. Then let's say he gets out in another 4 years and he says, hey, listen, I want to go to school to be an architect. Guess what? The Air Force is going to pay for that again. So he will have 3 hard skill sets where he doesn't have any student loan attached to it. So again, people are so conditioned to think that you got to go straight to college, you got to pay for it. You have student loan debt. Now you're putting student loan debt on your child, but your student loan debt can affect if they get to go to the school that you want them to, because people aren't examining all their options. So what else do you see with that, love, when it comes to utilizing different options or just having different mindset? Because the conversation we had earlier, it was like, well, I don't want my kid to go far from home, or the kid doesn't want to go far from home. And that's kind of a parenting thing too, where you can't helicopter over these kids. You got to let them have some options and give them exposures. So what's your thoughts about that?
Most of those kids really want to leave home. They just don't want to tell their parents. But they'll be fine. That's the best way to grow up, I believe. Like, you let them go out and experience on their own. If they need you, they're going to call you for your advice. They're going to let you know, but that's the best way, I believe.
Yeah, so a lot of times these parents are living vicariously through their kids, and it's not really the kid that's afraid to leave home, it's the parents that's afraid to have them leave home. And that's a big hindrance that you're putting on that kid, and you're limiting them. You're not giving them full exposure, because the person we was talking to was like, well, I don't even want to introduce that option to the military to them. I'm like, why not? You would rather go get another $60,000 student loan when they have a different option they can take, grow up, and get far more benefits.
And get paid while you're doing it.
There it is. Because going to college ain't gave you no benefits.
And it doesn't mean you have to be a lifer.
Right. Just get in, do your time. Just do 4 years, do 6 years, whatever it is you want to do. But you have that ability to go to college or do whatever it is you want to do while you're in, after you're in. And if you elect not to use your whole financial capital outlay that the military is giving through the GI Bill, you can pass it along to your kids or even grandkids.
Because you're going to spend 4 years. Most people spend 4 years in college anyway.
Yeah.
So 4 years in the military while you can still get the education.
And get paid and have fun. Come on, man.
Plus the other benefits, like for your house, for your all type of things.
Yeah, because as a vet, we don't pay no down payment buying real estate.
And if you're going to get a job afterwards, who do you think they're going to hire first?
Us, military.
More experience.
They're going to hire military because military has hands-on experience. You have leadership skills and ability in the military. You go to college, you don't learn no leadership. You just figure out how to set your alarm clock and get up class on time. There's no leadership in that. So, hey, listen. We dropping the gems. We hope you're picking them up. We're giving you options, letting you know that you don't have to go the traditional route. You don't have to just get these extraordinary grades, go to college, get student loan debt. And I just still can't figure out why somebody would get a $60,000 student loan just to get out and make $30,000, $40,000 a year. The math ain't mathing. But anyway, hey, y'all make impact, make money while you're doing it. Hopefully what we're saying is giving you actionable steps and information that you can use. All right, guys, Dr. Sean J. Harris, make impact, make money while you're doing it.